Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about domestic air travel in Jamaica. And domestic means the flight originates and ends in the same country. So Jamaica used to have a domestic air service. Names like Air Jamaica Express, Jamaica Air Shuttle, Jamaica Air Express, Air Jamaica Express, Airlink Express, but none of these airlines are flying now. If you want to fly from Kingston to Negril, it's more like a charter service. So that means these aerodromes are just sitting down idle. Though Jamaica has two international airports, well, three now, but two major international airports, which is Norman Manley in Kingston and Sangster International in Montego Bay. Now, you can fly from Kingston to Montego Bay, but you're going to use one of the big planes like a JetBlue, or basically it's going to be a flight where you would, like American Airlines, it originates in Kingston, goes to Montego Bay to pick up more passengers, and then goes international. So there's no service that flies from Kingston to Montego Bay and then Montego Bay back to Kingston. Any flight that you're going to get to Mobay is an international flight that will stop in Mobay and then go on internationally. So we have to ask why? Why don't we have domestic flights? I mean, it's something very strange, I must say, because they used to be there. And yes, Jamaica has highways, but there is no highway. And also, there is no train service from Kingston to Montego Bay or Kingston to Negril. The trains run from, actually, there are no passenger trains running in Jamaica. They have a student program where school children, actually straight ahead, that is the Old Harbour. That's the Old Harbour train station. Right there, where you see the metal thing, you would turn right and that takes you to the Old Harbour train service. Now that train service runs from Old Harbour to Spanish Town and a few other places. I think some places in Boardwalk, but it's only for students. So there is no train service that runs across the island for passengers. The only way to get around is via the highways, and as we said earlier, there is no highway that goes straight to Montego Bay. You would have to connect to the Northern Coastal Highway and then go down, and so it's very strange. There are so many hotels in Jamaica, there are so many business places in Jamaica, even the government officials, everybody uses the road. You would think when time is a factor, persons would fly. But there is no domestic flight service in Jamaica. If you want to fly to, say, Kingston to Negril, you have to charter a plane. Now, there are a few companies that you can use to charter, but their planes carry like 4 people, 6 people, 2 people. So there's no plane that's going to carry like 20 people. Back in the day, I remember they used to have flights that go to all the aerodromes in Jamaica. So we have to really ask the question, what are these aerodromes being used for? Tinston Pen, I know they do flight, they train people to fly. It's like you have training schools there. And then these aerodromes can only land the small planes. They upgraded the Boscobel Aerodrome to an international airport. But for some reason, they didn't extend the runway so that the big planes can land there. So it's small charter flights or small planes that can land there. Planes that can probably take 20, 30 people the most. You're not going to find one of those big planes that can carry 300 people. So I'm not sure why they didn't just extend the runway and make the thing so big. Now they're planning to extend to turn the Negril Aerodrome into an international airport. And they're going to use the same concept of landing the small planes first and then the big planes after. No, I mean, I don't know why the service stopped. I'm assuming people weren't using it, but in 2019, there was an article in a newspaper about an airline that started to fly domestically. Started to fly domestic flights. And they were charging 75 US one way, which I think is a reasonable fare, because you have to remember, the time you're going to save to fly from Kingston to Mobile. But that airline flies no more, and I don't know if it's because they were using these small planes, people didn't want to use them. I mean, I don't know how much fuel it would cost for one of those big planes to fly from Kingston to Mobile, but it just didn't work out, and it's very sad, because Jamaica is growing, and even though they're expanding the highways, as we said, there is no highway that takes you directly from Kingston to Negril, Kingston to Port Antonio. These are where the aerodromes are. Port Antonio has an aerodrome. Tinsapen is an aerodrome. Boscobel was an aerodrome, but they upgraded it. Negril is an aerodrome, and they're going to upgrade it to an international airport. I'm not sure. Does anything happen at Vernon Field planes? Do they have an aerodrome? Or I know they do racing out there, car racing. I'm not sure if it still operates as an airport. So if anybody knows, you can leave your comment in the section below. And also, let us know what you think about the domestic flights not flying anymore, and if you have ever taken a domestic flight, and what your experience was like, and why you think people are not using it. Alright guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good day. Also leave your comments in the section below. Have a good day.